Hello everyone, I'm Daniel. I'm a product manager at Opaque, and I'm excited to show you a new feature we've been working on, input variables. Ensuring the permissible use of sensitive data is often tedious and time-consuming. Even minor changes or updates to queries typically require reviews by data owners, creating bottlenecks. This process becomes especially cumbersome when you need to run the same queries with just a few modifications. I'm excited to introduce input variables, a flexible, secure way to collaborate on sensitive data within Opaque. Input variables act as placeholders within your queries, allowing you to specify the values at runtime. This means you can filter reports by department, adjust timeframes, or refine model inputs without altering your core script. With input variables, your scripts can be approved once by data owners, and you can continuously tweak the variables at runtime, ensuring both efficiency and security as you rerun your jobs. Let's dive into a demo. Let's explore a practical use case, analyzing sensitive data to predict and prevent employee attrition, with reporting filtered by department. The data might reside in platforms like Workday, Jira, SAP, or any major cloud provider, and would typically be uploaded by different data owners across your organization's departments and geographies. Now you can create one script and, using an input variable, allow your HR team to easily generate reports for each department. In this example, we have highly sensitive data on employees, and they've been loaded into a workspace. As you can see here, we have information on compensation, exit interviews, attendance, performance metrics, some very important information that we don't want being leaked to anyone within our organization. I've already loaded a script here that generates a report to provide insights on employees who have a high attrition risk. I'll now show you how we would create an input variable that would be used to determine the department of the employee and filter our data accordingly. So we'll start off by creating a variable here. I'll call this employee department, and this will be a string. We don't really need a description here for the sake of this demo, and we won't make it required, but by default, if you don't input any department, then we will just select all the departments and output a report for all employees. Great. I've gone ahead and created our variable. You can see that our variable is within our script here and can easily be used. Now I'll submit this for review and show you what it looks like for somebody approving this job. Now I'm logged in as a data reviewer, and I'll review the script and the variable. So as with our normal approvals process, we can see the variable, the script over here, and we can also see the variable on the side. So we'll notice that the employee department is being used to filter based on the department in one of our data sets. And everything looks good to me, so I'll go ahead and review both the variable as well as the script. And I'll go ahead and approve this job because it looks great. Now I'm logged back in as the job writer, and I'll show you what it looks like to run a job with an input variable. So I've run a couple jobs, and we'll go through the different results to see reports in a second. But let me run another job to generate a report for the engineering department to assess if any employees are at risk of attrition. And as we run this job, let's go look at our run history for some of the past runs and see some of the reports we generated. So we've generated reports for the entire organization where we can understand who's a high performer, who's overpaid or underpaid, and what the risk of attrition is, and whether or not we should take action based on that. And we've done the same for sales, for IT, for operations, and also for engineering. And we can see that it's important to take action to make sure some of our employees do not risk leaving our organization because there are some high value people we want to keep around. This is just one use case of how you can use input variables. And overall, input variables are a really secure way to ensure that your data is only being used in permissible ways, but while also allowing some flexibility for analysis to adapt in different scenarios. Thank you for watching this demo, and happy to answer any questions you may have.